Greetings Earthlings, I'm Freya Pickard and today I want to tell you about Dragonscale Leggings. How best to describe it? Think Alice in Wonderland meets Bridget Jones. It's chick lit for dragons. The narrator is a bit like a nutritious yeast product which I cannot name because I'm not getting paid for it. You either love her or you hate her. It's a manual on how not to approach dragon slaying. It's about good dragons who refuse to fight. It's the journal of a woman who will not be beaten whatever her circumstances. It's about bad dragons who are, quite frankly, too lazy to fight. It's a light-hearted read for those who enjoy an ironic sense of humour. It's about a female dragon slayer who wants to fight. It's an antidote to those long, ongoing series where everyone gets killed. And there are no shiny vampires or cute werewolves in this tale. Troy said it was an excellent parody of the fantasy genre, lampooning its conventions and tropes whilst telling a compelling story with memorable characters. Elizabeth Baxter said Dracamagan is a kick-ass 21st century gal who winds up in a land of Arthurian legend with the job of being a dragon slayer. Elizabeth Leaper said Freya takes the genre and turns it on its head with great humour and skill. The story is littered with characters that are of the classic fantasy typical stereotype, but they are never stereotypical. How would you really feel if you were forced to fight a dragon? Scared? Consider the size, the smell, the claws, the teeth, the flames. Find out how Dracamagan copes, or doesn't, in Dragonscale Leggings, available now as an ebook. The mountain walls reared up on either side, and at regular intervals were wooden or metal doors and the occasional round window. Metallic cylindrical protrusions stuck out of the rock faces above the doors, and everything was silent. Then, somewhere high above me, a bird of prey shrieked, its ragged cry splitting the air, making me jump. This wasn't where dragons lived. I thought about returning to the signpost for Mount Sydney. Maybe the dragons lived over there, but curiosity overcame me. Who lived behind these strange-looking doors? I stepped up to the nearest one. The door was wooden and painted a thick, dull brown. It smelt of some kind of wood preservative whose name escaped me. Still can't remember it. Must belong to the memories of what happened before. I knocked sharply and listened. Inside there was an indistinct wheezing sound, like someone snoring or chesty with a cold. I rapped again, but the noise continued. I crossed the track and hammered on the metal door there. It boomed quite nicely, and I probably hammered longer than I should have. "Go away," came a gruff, growly kind of voice. "It's not getting up time yet." "You what?" I exclaimed. "Who's there?" "It's me, the Dragon Slayer," I shouted. "I'm looking for a dragon." I heard shuffling footsteps approach the door. A key turned in the lock and the door opened inwards. A grey-blue snout, followed by a pair of black beady eyes, peered at me. "Any particular dragon?" "No, not really. Any dragon will do," I said cheerfully. "Are you a dragon?"